Hey there, LEGO fam. I'm Justin, and you're watching Good Life Bricks. And today I have a special review. We'll do an unboxing of LEGO Star Wars set 75382, the UCS TIE Interceptor. For me, what's really special about this set is the fact that a few days ago, a friend of mine came to my house and he gave me the Batman mech LEGO set. And it was such a generous gift, and I was really thrilled to get it from him. And he came over to wish me a Merry Christmas, and then because he was planning on being gone over the Christmas break and wanted to make sure we got a chance to see each other, which again, something I really appreciated. And then as he was getting ready to leave, he opened the trunk of his car and he said, "Hey, one more thing," and he pulled this set out. And that was really special for me. It really meant a lot. It was very touching. And so when he handed it to me, he said, "There's two conditions on this gift. The first, you can't mention me by name, so I can't tell you who gave it to me. And the second is that I have to film a build video." So he wants me to film some type of video where I'm building the set, and I don't have to film the entire build. I can film bits and pieces, but I think what I'm going to do after we get done with the unboxing is I'm going to just film myself building the set from start to finish, and then I'll use some of the clips in various video, and then maybe make the entire build video available for anybody who wants just to take a look at it. But I thought it was really cool. And he is a good friend and somebody that I've known most of my life. We grew up together and have remained very close over the years, and so it was very touching for me. So that's what makes this so special for me today. I mean, this is also a very, very nice set. It's the UCS TIE Interceptor. It's 1,931 pieces. It comes with two unique minifigures. The TIE Fighter Pilot, which I believe is fully printed. And then it also comes with a little version of the mouse droid. And it comes with the UCS plaque and all of that as well. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's dig in with the unboxing. So here I've got my trusty knife, so I can make some hopefully clean cuts. Dump out the contents and see what we got. Now I've seen this model built. I have never built it myself, so I know there's a lot of pieces, a lot of great material. Here's a really nice box. It shows the TIE Interceptor with its plaque on its stand, and then it shows some movie footage here and a couple of other cool scenes. 13 inches in height and while on the stand, and 16 inches long from the end of the wing to the front of the wing. So we have one very large instruction manual, and the manual gives us a breakdown of the designer, some additional movie scenes, information on the TIE Interceptor in multiple languages, and a kind of cool comparison between today's UCS TIE Interceptor from 2024 and the original from back at the very beginning, set 7181 from the year 2000. So that's cool. That's really a cool view. It looks like we have about 22 bags. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to you being a part of it. I'm going to do my best to keep the video concise, and then for those of you who want to see the full build, I'll try to make that available in a different video. So let's go ahead and dig in. So a big part of this review is to get up close and personal with the TIE Interceptor, to really see the level of detail and design that LEGO came through with on this build. And it really is amazing. I mean, all the way from the tip of the wings, the level of detail, the amount of pieces that they use to keep these wings solid. They're not bending or flexing. I mean, they are solid. And, I mean, it's over 1,900 pieces. And the model is big, but it's not, extreme. But to put close to 2,000 pieces in a Lego this size, I'll tell you what was amazing as I was building it. There were 2 bags for each one of these wing panels and 2 for each of these. So 12 bags for the wings themselves. I mean, look at that view. It's just such a well-designed ship. And then as we come in a little bit closer, look at the detail that you see here. I don't know if you can notice this. These are shovels. They use shovels as part of the wing. And it's just absolutely incredible. The build techniques that they use, some of them I just haven't seen before. This particular piece that fits right here, the way it fits onto the wing, I'd never built a Lego like that before. And so this entire square right here, just extremely unique. So it was a lot of fun and kind of exciting to go through the build process. And you got to do that 4 times. I enjoyed it all 4 times. So it was a lot of fun. The design is really incredible. Look at the interior right here of this wing. Look at all of the design detail. I mean, this is the inside of the wing. How often are you going to spend time looking at the inside of the wing? But they put a tremendous amount of time and attention into it. So I was really impressed with that. So this build included a sticker sheet that had 13 stickers on it, and every single one of those stickers went into the cockpit in some form or fashion. So as you look here, you can see, like, for example, in the center display, you see the X-Wing. And then throughout the side and the bottom corners, and on this side, there are display panels where they use the stickers. The cockpit is incredibly detailed. You can see the handles where they fly the ship, and if you think back to The Force Awakens, I think was a great view when Poe was flying the First Order TIE fighter. That's very similar, those 2 yokes, and he used those to do some very precision flying, and that's really what they built here. As we come back out of the cockpit a little bit and come down the back of the body, you see an extreme amount of detail. You have the exhaust port right here, and again, an extreme amount of detail. And that's what's so amazing about this build, is just the level of detail and the quality. I already talked about the detail on the interior of the wings, and we looked at the detail on the exterior of the wings, but the body of this ship is really extraordinary. The way they built it up and the build techniques they used to get the curvature around the front, on the underside, it really is cool. The level of detail, the focus they put on attention to detail. I mean, it's just really, really nice. That's one of the things that's so great about these UCS ships, and they did not skimp on this one at all. One of the changes that LEGO made to this build is the nameplate. This UCS plate here is made out of a kind of a polished black plastic, and as you can see, it gets scuffed, it gets fingerprints. It's a cool idea because it looks high quality until you touch it, really, until you open the box and touch it for the first time, and you really can't get it clean. And it doesn't matter really how much I've scrubbed it or whatever, it just doesn't shine like it did at first. So Lego has since said that this doesn't meet their quality standards, which I appreciate, the honesty, and I agree. I happen to agree in this case. So they're going to go back to the flat black, which is exactly what they did on Jabba's sail barge, and what they will continue to do going forward. So it was cool that they tried it, and it is, I can see where it would be really nice looking. Um, this plate is kind of cool. It gives you the manufacturer, the affiliation, um, the specs on the ship, and then what those weapons and the engine are made out of. Another key component, obviously, of this build is the 25th anniversary year, 2024, and so this was a part of that celebration. But the minifigures, these are currently unique to this set. So the TIE fighter pilot and the mouse droid are both really good additions. If you think about who are we going to put with a TIE Interceptor, well, of course you've got to have the TIE fighter pilot. The mouse droid was a great touch, and it's brick built, so it's an actual minifigure, which is cool. And it's just 8 or 10 pieces. The TIE fighter pilot is kind of your standard pilot, but he is printed everywhere. You see the arm printing with the Imperial logo, and even down on the forearm. That's a cool touch. Over here, it's a pocket and the logo. And then you've got the white logos on the helmet. And you've got the nice print on the face. The printing goes all the way down the flight suit and all the way down the legs. And so you've got the pockets down there, and it's just a continuation from the torso all the way down. I like this TIE fighter pilot. I think it's really nice. I really like the arm printing over on the left arm. I just think that's really cool. That's a nice level of detail. Gives you a great, unique minifigure. And the last I saw, this guy's valued around $50. So that's really something for a TIE fighter pilot. But it's a great minifigure. The display stand that they use here allows for not only the ship to fit, but it's got the space for the plate to fit. It's got obviously this stand here where both minifigures and the 25th anniversary can fit. What's interesting is there are no studs on the bottom of this tie. So there's a hole there on the bottom, and the stand just extends up into the bottom of the ship. So, I like to do the wall display stuff, and I'm going to have to figure that one out. I think there are some wall mount manufacturers that make something for this. My preferred manufacturer doesn't have one yet, and we'll see if that doesn't change. But it's a big ship, so it's going to take a good wall mount to be able to support it, and it's not light. It's packed, so you're talking about close to 2,000 pieces. And while the form factor is not small, it's not huge either. So that's a lot of weight all in one tiny spot. And these wings have a ton of pieces on them. So the weight is well distributed, but the stand is not super stable. I mean, it's not going to break, it's not going to fall over, but there's a lot of play. So when I bump the desk or, when I move it, it shakes around. So I wouldn't mind having it up out of the way a little bit, up on the wall. I know the perfect spot for it. I just need to get the right mount for it. So again, this is just such a great set. The way I received it, so touching and so nice. I really did appreciate it and do appreciate it. And the set is absolutely full of detail, full of cool little touches, and great display stand, and fantastic minifigures. So that's my review of LEGO Star Wars 75382, the UCS TIE Interceptor. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved putting it together. This was so much fun. Almost 2,000 pieces. You've got the two minifigures here, the TIE Fighter pilot and the brick-built mouse droid. It was just a ton of fun. Now, there was some repetition, right? I mean, you've got 4 of these wings, and you've got 2 of these center wing portions, but it was still a lot of fun. It was funny because by the 4th wing, I was basically doing it from memory. But I had a blast, and this was a phenomenal, generous gift from a very, very good friend, and I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful. So I'm thankful for you guys too, and I'm so glad that you were here. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, I hope you'll hit the like button for me. That will help the channel a lot. And the other thing that will really help is if you hit this little circle here and subscribe. You won't miss any content, and it will help me as I continue to try to grow this channel. I'm trying to get as many subscriptions as I can, and any help that I can get would be appreciated. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you soon.